Hello everyone, my name is Milia. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be my Shop My Stash for the week. So we're gonna talk about the products that I used the past week and what I thought of them, and then pick new products to use for the upcoming week. So if you like project pans, Shop My Stashes, or makeup, definitely subscribe to my channel. And let's just get started. So the theme for this week was products with the same color packaging, and I had chosen black packaging, even though most of these only have a black cap, because I really struggled. But anyway, the primer that I used was the Makeup Revolution Star Primer. I really do like this primer. It is a water gel primer with anise extract. It is, yeah, it's a hydrating water gel primer. It smells so good. It smells like salted licorice. It smells so good. Like, I don't know why the lighting is changing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love this. Just for the smell, really. I mean, it's not a bad primer. I do like how it looks on me. But it's not the most hydrating one. But it just smells so good. The foundation that I used when photo focus, I love this foundation so much. It makes my skin look flawless. It's not cruelty free. Surprise! Um, but I love this foundation so much and I enjoyed using it a lot. The concealer I had in Maybelline Fit Me, which is actually rolled into a project now. So she's gonna save my everyday makeup first, but I used it for the week and I like the concealer. So for powder, for loose powder, I had chosen the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. This is a beautiful powder applied with a wet sponge. It looks flawless under the eyes, which is not always the case today. I used the Kat Von D Lock It powder under my eyes and it looked so dry. So dry. But this looks so pretty. Um, for my pressed powder, I used the Isadora Velvet Touch Compact Powder. So I used this one. I like it, but again, it can look very heavy sometimes. For bronzer, I had the Essence Matte Bronzing Powder for lighter skin in the shade Summer Lovin'. This is in a like limited edition, like summer collection packaging, and it has like the palm leaves. But I like the bronzer, but it is a little bit warmer than what I would prefer in a bronzer, but I mean, it's a fine bronzer. For blush, I used the H&M blush in Sunrise Pink. This is my oldest blush. She looks like this. She's pretty. She's really pretty. She's it's like a mauvey pink with some golden glitters in it, and I just dropped it. She survived. I'm sitting on the floor, so it didn't drop a long way. But anyway, I use this blush. I really like this blush. It's a really nice like cool toned, which works really well for time of year. Here I am with warm toned makeup, but I really like the blush. So the highlighter, I use this very broken one. It's the Maybelline Chrome Extreme Metallic Highlighter in the shade Diamond Glow. So this is like one of my favorite highlighters in my entire collection. It looks so beautiful and it's blinding. It's blinding, which I like. So, you know. I love it. For eyeshadow palette, I had chosen the NYX Ultimate Ash palette. I mean, I like the palette. The color story is beautiful. It's very dark, like very dark. But I love dark eyeshadows. My mom is in the other room, so you can hear her. It has like it basically has no transition shades. The lightest shade is this gray one right here. It has some dark green and dark red and dark blues as mattes, which I actually do really enjoy. Um, I mean, I think it's a beautiful palette, but I would want a transition shade. And I can't really use my bronzer because my bronzer is more warm and this is extremely cool. So I've used my contour and that works. So. But this is a beautiful palette. I mean, it's not the most pigmented palette, and the shimmers are not the shimmers are meh. But I mean, I love the color story. The setting spray is in this bottle, but it's actually the Lumene Glow Refreshing Mist. I don't remember what it's called. It's the one with cloudberry in it, but it's in this packaging because the Lumene packaging was broken, so I depotted it in here, or like transferred it in here, and I like it a lot more like this, but I don't like the scent of it. But I'm using it, and I mean, it's a mist. I love mists. So. And then we have my three lip products. The gloss I'm wearing right now, it's a mini from H&M. It's in the shade 1. It's from the advent calendar. It's right there. It's a pretty like shimmery pink lip gloss, nothing special. It's not sticky. So, I mean, I don't mind it. For liquid lipstick, I had the NYX Lingerie in the shade Melisse. It's just a mini that I got in a set, and it's a really nice, like extremely warm toned, nude color. But I thought it was really pretty. I wore it to school today. And for bullet lipstick, I had the Isadora Perfect Moisture lipstick in the shade Heather. It's a more like cool toned pinky nude that I do really enjoy as well. So yeah, those were the products that I used for the past week. Now for the products that I'm gonna use for next week. My prompt was products that are not in my makeup use up. If you haven't watched my makeup use up videos, I will have the playlist linked down below. I have so many products in my makeup use up. Like, I have 200 plus products that I want to finish this year, and even more products that I want to hit pan on this year. So these are all products that I either want to finish or hit pan on. Yes, that had to be a different category because most of my makeup is in my makeup use up. So for primers, I chose one for my pores and one for my face, because that's how I usually use primer. So I chose the LA Girl Pro Prep primer. I do really like this for my pores. And then I chose the NYX Bear With Me Jelly primer, which I have used before, but I haven't used it in a very long time. It's just a jelly I like it, but it's very hard to use in this like kind of container. For foundation, I chose the Isadora Active All Day Wear Makeup. I love this. I believe this was in my 2020 makeup favorites. I will have that link down below as well. This makes my skin look so beautiful. It just makes my skin look absolutely beautiful. And I had to. I really want to use this. It has a pump, which we like. So I'm gonna use this. For concealer, I chose the Makeup Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define. It's in the shade C1. It's too dark. I'm so fair. This is too dark for me. Or it's like it's my skin tone, so it's too dark for me under my eyes. But I'm still gonna use it because why the heck not? For my powders, I chose yes, the NYX Lip Balm tin is back. This has the mixture of Makeup Revolution Ghost and Lace powders, because they are not in my makeup use up. This container was, but I used up the product that was inside of this when I put it into the makeup use up. So the product that is in here now is not in my makeup use up. Yeah. And pretty much the only powder that is not in my makeup use up is the NYX HD translucent powder, because I got it after I wrote my makeup use up list. So we're gonna use her. For bronzer, I chose Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. I haven't used it in so long. It's a very like golden bronzer, with like golden shimmer in it. But I think it's pretty, so I'm gonna use it. For blush, I chose the Catrice Blush Box in the shade Golden Coral. It's an absolutely stunning blush, and it was one of my favorite blushes for so long, and I just haven't used it. The story of all of my makeup. So I'm gonna use it. And for highlight, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Earth highlighting bar. I have used this once since I got it, so it's time to use it. And I remember really liking it. So I'm gonna use it for the week. For my eyeshadow palette, I chose the Chilled palette because I've only used this palette once. Again, just once since I got it in a Get Ready With Me, I believe. It's a stunning palette, and I love the greens in here. And it has like the possibility of doing a neutral look, which is nice. But I mean, I will probably use the greens more because I love colorful makeup. Here I am sitting with a neutral eye look, but you know. For setting spray, I chose the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. Again, haven't used this in ages. I have two of the Makeup Revolution ones, so. And I didn't put either of them in my makeup use up because they are huge. They are 100 mils, so I'm gonna use her. And for my lip products, for lip gloss, I chose the Ofra lip gloss in Cherry Mocha. Again, haven't used this a ton since I got it. I mean, probably just once again, but I really love the Ofra lip gloss formula. And I think I mentioned it in my 2020 favorites as well. So I'm also gonna use the Physicians Formula Mirror Mirror Butter lipstick in the shade Brazilian Nut. I have used this once. It's very creamy, very creamy, and it's like a brownie nude, which is nice. And again, I used it once, so I wanna use it another time. And then I'm gonna choose the Buxom Wildly Whipped Soft Matte Lip Color in the shade Swinger. I think I mentioned this one in my favorites as well. A lot of favorites this time around. But this is such a beautiful purple color, and I absolutely love the formula. So I'm excited to use it. So those are my lip products for the week. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye.